New information about Season 3's live events has been released, and it seems to confirm that the giant Titan hand is coming back. Megalodon's giant boat is about to start moving around our island, and a new pathway that it will travel around has been discovered in the files, and it looks like the Titan hand is going to be awakened. But first, someone unexpected has just returned to Chapter 5, and we really should have seen it coming. Chapter 5's main character might actually be predicting a bunch of future storylines coming up in Chapter 5, including the return of Fortnite's most hyped character. She's back! Hope has been having visions ever since she started collecting these gemstones. She found out in the most recent storyline quests that when these gems come together, the Oracle is summoned. You know, Season 2's quest giver person. Well, we know that the Oracle can predict the future, as she did when she gave us the dark prophecy of the defeat of Zeus and the arrival of the Wanderer. But we know that the Oracle is giving Hope visions in her mind, and Hope, according to her dialogue, actually started to paint some of these visions upon her wall at her base, which means everything painted on the wall at Hope's base is part of a vision given to her from the Oracle, who we know can predict the future. Oh, yeah, I mean, no joke. Check this out. We can actually see in the upstairs room that Hope has drawn some kind of banana peel. This may seem pretty uninteresting, but it may just have been that banana peel that was found deep inside the X-Men Wolverine bunker. Yeah, you remember it had a banana peel inside one of the test tubes? Could Hope have been predicting what was inside this secret bunker? I think so. A gas mask, probably symbolizing the polluting of our island that Megalodon is doing at Redline Rig. Literally toxic waste is being sprayed out into the atmosphere, and Hope predicted it all along. We can see Pandora's box exploding, confirming its likely return to our game, and even, probably the most important, a picture of Dr. Sloan. Yeah, the Dr. Sloan. Hope, who as far as we know has no connections with Dr. Sloan, has had a vision given to her by the Oracle, inspiring her to paint this picture of Sloan. As the Oracle has been predicting the future with perfect accuracy, we can assume that the Oracle is feeding visions to Hope of the return of Sloan to our game. Yeah, now whether it will be this season or next season, I guess we don't quite know. But one thing is for sure, is Sloan is 100% returning. Yeah, not that Sloan from like Chapter 4, what was her name? Like Discoverable Sloan? No. You know where she was like wearing the white suit. Bro, I literally can't even remember her name. Nah, we talking about OG Sloan. We're talking about Imagined Order Sloan with the tie, the shirt, the big glasses. Yeah, the epic one. They're like Inquisitor Sloan. What was her name, bro? Ugh, bruh. Oh, Innovator Sloan. That was it, right? Innovator Sloan. Yeah, we ain't getting Innovator Sloan. We're getting OGIO Sloan.
Yes,
and if I had to guess, it might have something to do with this season's final event. New information about Season 3's final live event has been released, and it seems to confirm that the giant Titan hand is coming back to life. We already know Megalodon's giant boat is about to start moving around our island. We know that nitro is being pumped through the pipes and into the giant boat. And when it's full, it will begin to move. But it now seems that the giant Titan hand that has been left dormant for most of this chapter might be about to play a major part in this event. Sorry, jump scare, surprise, supporter creator code. Hashtag ad, hashtag I'm an Epic Games partner. If you like these videos, enter my supporter creator code in. It helps me out a bunch. I really appreciate it, guys. Alright, back to the video. We already know the teasers in secret dialogue with the Queen of the Underworld reveal that Big Meg might actually be about to sail his boat down into the underworld, and she ain't happy about it. She says, sail the Leviathan down the river Styx, mortal. See what happens next. Hey, yo, secret dialogue between the Queen of the Underworld and Fortnite Fortnite's big bad guy, Megalodon. Persephone seems to be the queen of the underworld, and she is clearly daring Megalodon to drive his giant boats down into the river Styx, which is the giant river that flows within the underworld. Persephone is clearly suggesting that if Megalodon does drive this boat down the river, then she and the underworld will have a big problem with it. If this is true, that would mean that Megalodon's boat will travel right past the giant Titan hand, which is most likely not going to wake the giant up. But we know that the 0 Point is returning next season, as these Iron Man beacons are currently active with a code name found in the files called 0 Point Scan. 0 Point Scan is the name of a special effect that has been added into the game's files, which seems to be connected with these Iron Man Rift beacons that were recently added into our game. 0 Point was being used as a dimensional time-traveling device by the Imagined Order, but now with it being used to restart the Fortnite Omniverse, we are kind of surprised to see it making a reappearance back in Chapter 5. The 0 Point is coming back, and we know its location is inside the chest of the giant Titan. Yeah, literally. The outfit of the Titan proves the location of the 0 Point to be found here. The outfit for the giant Titan hand was released towards the end of Season 2, and it reveals what the giant Titan hand that is trapped under our ground actually looks like. But more importantly, it reveals what he is made of. We can see in the middle of this giant Titan a glowing blue ball of power, which can only be described as the 0 Point. It's true, players online actually believed at the time that this Titan held the 0 Point in the center of his chest, as if the 0 Point was the beating heart of the Titan. As the Titan could be found in the center of our island, it actually made a lot of sense that this was the 0 Point. So if this is the Titan, and the Titan is trapped onto our island, then surely this is the location of the 0 Point. So if the 0 Point is returning, and Megalodon's boat is passing the Titan hand, what if Big Meg is about to make a big mistake by sailing close to the Titan hand and accidentally awakening the giant? In fact, what if Big Meg takes an unexpected detour from Shipwreck Shallows and passes across the land just to reach the underworld? What if he crosses over the Titan's hand and awakens the giant from his slumber? Yo, this would actually make a ton of sense. It would explain why Epic Games decided to keep the Titan hand in our game. It would explain how the 0 Point would come back into the storyline. It would explain why Hope is having visions of Pandora's box exploding. And by the way, it would even explain, do you remember there was an update maybe like a month ago where there were a bunch of bugs at this location? Do you remember like there was grass like glitched up into the sky? Hopefully I can find the clip, otherwise it's gonna be super awkward to explain, but trust me, there was like a bug where grass was climbing up the side, floating in the air. Somebody at Epic Games had been modifying this location, and now we might actually know why. If the Titan was to be awoken, then we would be able to see these 0 Points back on our island if the full body of the Titan appeared. And by the way, it might just be how Megalodon will be defeated. We know Megalodon is basically a madman looking to split our island in two. He seems to be just going straight for destruction of our entire island. Shock, what's new with that one, huh? But if our island is to be saved, Megalodon has to be defeated, so maybe the giant Titan arm slash body slash hand is actually going to awake and destroy Megalodon himself. That would literally explain absolutely everything that we are predicting to be taking place in this season's final event. Hey, you know what would really help me out? Maybe the Oracle can predict whether I'm gonna find any decent weapons anytime soon. It is all shotguns, dog. It is crazy. Bro, what is this? This is what I'm saying, dog. 2 repair torches, really?
Yo, bro, what's you up?
Bro, I'm reloading. I literally only have 1 gun, dog. Bro, I'm reloading! And if you guys know any other crazy theories, you can let me know in the comment section. Bro, dog, I ain't playing. I ain't playing. See ya. Oh, buddy. This ain't gonna be good for you, dog. This ain't gonna be good. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful time. How's that possible? How? Chase! Hey there, baby! What the? What was that? Stop playing. Stop it. I'm really him.
I lost.